अस्सलाम वालेकुम। वेलकम बैक एस्पिरेंट्स। हमारा आज का टॉपिक है CSS ओल्ड पेपर सोल्यूशन। और आज हमने जो जिस पेपर का सोल्यूशन देखना है वो है सोल्यूशन ऑफ CSS 2019 इंग्लिश प्रेसी एंड कंपोजिशन। ठीक है, इस कंप्लीट पेपर का सोल्यूशन आज हम देखेंगे। तो जैसे कि मैंने कहा कि सोल्यूशन देखेंगे तो पेपर इस वीडियो में मौजूद नहीं होगा। अगर आपको पेपर भी देखना है ऑफ कोर्स साथ आपको देखना पड़ेगा कि क्वेश्चन क्या है और फिर उसका आंसर ये है। तो उसके लिए लिंक है डिस्क्रिप्शन बॉक्स में मेरे व्हाट्सएप चैनल का। उसमें आपको कंप्लीट पेपर्स भी मिल जाया करेंगे। तो चलें स्टार्ट करते हैं। ओके, सो हमारा फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन था यानी क्वेश्चन नंबर 2। राइट अ प्रेसी ऑफ द फॉलोइंग पैसेज एंड आल्सो सजेस्ट अ सूटेबल टाइटल। यानी हमने प्रेसी करनी थी और साथ टाइटल सजेस्ट करना था। तो प्रेसी मैंने की है, मैं इसको एक दफ़ा रीड कर देती हूँ। So, the author objects modern educationists' preference for not engaging the children, whereas they should enjoy company of children. If one has liking for children in the same way one has liking for one's pets, the children will be more responsive without reluctance. If one tries to inculcate in them a social behavior and has in mind some future expectations of them, they will not feel gratitude. One's interest in the children should spring from selfless, instinctive pleasure in their company without any ulterior motive. Unfortunately, overburdened teachers are unable to maintain a natural liking for children. Teachers' contact with children should not exceed 2 hours a day. Dealing with children without strict discipline is tiresome. This irritates teachers. Mere discipline cannot produce feelings of friendliness. The discipline cannot replace affection and acumen. So, title is dealing with children, right? Then there was question number 3. Our question tha, read the following passage carefully and answer the questions that follow. यानी पैसेज को पढ़ना था, उसमें से देन क्वेश्चन दिए हुए थे और उस पैसेज में से आंसर फाइंड आउट करके अपनी वर्डिंग में आंसर देने थे। क्वेश्चन नंबर 1 वाज व्हाट लीड्स अस टू बिलीव दैट हिज पैसेज इज फ्रॉम अ साइंस फिक्शन स्टोरी। ठीक है, तो उसका आंसर है द सिचुएशन डिस्क्राइब्ड इन दिस पैसेज इज एब्सोल्यूट इमेजिनेशन as the referred thing is not found in the real world. It is a strange creature with uncanny and terrifying features. All this substantiate that the passage has been taken from a science fiction story. Question number 2 was, how was the crowd behaving? Answer is, the crowd was hugely excited and seemed curious to know the thing in the pit. The people around the pit were having unbearable suspense. They were pushing each other to look into the pit. Question number 3 was, why did the mood of the crowd alter? Answer is, earlier the people were eager and curious to see the creature in the pit. When they had the first look of the thing, they were terrified since the thing turned out to be extremely repulsive, ugly, and horrifying. They feared that the thing might attack them. This altered their mood and they ran away from the pit. Question number 4 was, what was the narrator's initial reaction to the thing? Answer is, the initial reaction of the narrator was same as of other people, although he was fearful but was curious to see the thing in the pit. Out of curiosity, he pushed through the crowd and reached along the pit. As he saw the ugly face of the thing, he was also horrified like other people who were running away from the pit. He, however, stood there alone. Question number 5 was, why did the writer feel disgusted? Answer is, the writer felt disgusted when he saw the creature's face because of its extremely strange, ugly, and horrifying features. Then, question number 4 was, correct any 5 of the following. यानी उन्होंने correction का बोला था, मैंने सबकी correction दे दी है। तो मैं उनकी corrections read कर देती हूँ। Sentences आपको पेपर में देखने पड़ेंगे. He enjoyed himself during the holidays. Second one is none of the boys had learned his lesson. Third one is he is misusing the money of his father. Fourth one is I regret the delay. Fifth one is I could not help laughing. Sixth one is I always have been and always will be your friend. Seventh one is I was walking out in the garden when I saw the new moon. And the last one is he cried as if he were mad. ठीक है? तो क्वेश्चन नंबर 5 एक था पंचुएट द फॉलोइंग टेक्स्ट वेयर नेसेसरी, मतलब एक पैराग्राफ दिया हुआ था और कहा गया था कि जहाँ पे ज़रूरत है इसको पंचुएट कर दो। तो यहाँ पे मैंने कर दिया है, एक दफ़ा पढ़ देती हूँ। अ हंग्री लायन स्लिप्ड आउट ऑफ द फॉरेस्ट इनटू अ barnyard one evening when he saw a plump donkey. Full stop. His mouth began to water, but just as he was ready to jump on the donkey, comma, a rooster crowed. Full stop. He was frightened and so turned away into the forest again. Full stop. Then quotation mark and hey exclamation mark. Look at the cowardly line, comma and end of quotation mark. I am the donkey brayed to the rooster, comma, then quotation mark, I am going to chase him, full stop and quotation mark. And the donkey ran after the line, full stop. Quotation mark, wait, exclamation mark and end of quotation mark. The rooster shouted, comma, then quotation mark, you don't know that, full stop and quotation mark, but it was too late, full stop. The lion had turned and killed the donkey, full stop, then quotation mark, ah, comma, my poor stupid friend, exclamation mark and quotation mark. The rooster said as he watched the lion eating the donkey, comma, quotation mark, the lion wasn't afraid of you but of my crowing, full stop and quotation mark. ठीक है, तो क्वेश्चन नंबर 5 का बी पार्ट था रीराइट द फॉलोइंग सेंटेंसेस ओनली 5 आफ्टर फिलिंग इन द ब्लैंक्स विद अप्रोप्रिएट प्रपोजिशंस। तो मैंने सबके सोल्यूशन दे दिए, चलिए एक दफ़ा रीड कर देती हूँ मैं। व्हाट टाइम डू वी अराइव एट आवर डेस्टिनेशन? Second one is we are flying against some rough weather. Please fasten your seat belt. Third one is it is warming up. At noon we shall be able to go swimming. Then fourth one is my parents are not responsible for my actions. Fifth one is this plan is for cooking omelets. Sixth one is for poor attendance this course is being cancelled. Seventh one is the police took the man in for questioning. And the last one is the woman who you gave the book to is my aunt. उसके बाद क्वेश्चन नंबर 6 था यूज ओनली 5 ऑफ द फॉलोइंग इन सेंटेंसेस विच इलस्ट्रेट देयर मीनिंग्स। ठीक है, तो मैंने 5 की बजाय उन सबको मतलब 8 के 8 को कर दिया और बता देती हूँ मैं। फर्स्ट वन इज टू कास्ट पर्ल्स बिफोर स्वाइन। इसका मीनिंग होता है ऑफर वैल्यूएबल थिंग्स टू पीपल हु डोंट अप्रिशिएट देम। सेंटेंस बनाते हैं ही एक्सप्लेन्ड द ब्यूटी ऑफ द म्यूजिक टू हर बट इट वॉज जस्ट कास्टिंग पर्ल्स बिफोर स्वाइन। सेकेंड है टू स्टेप इन टू वंस शूज। इसका मीनिंग होता है टू टेक ओवर अ जॉब और सम रोल फ्रॉम समवन। देन इसका सेंटेंस होगा इन अमेरिका if a president resigns or dies in office the vice president step into his shoes. Third one is stuff and nonsense. मीनिंग है utter foolishness or absurdity. सेंटेंस होगा we have a meeting each week meant to motive staff but it's just stuff and nonsense from management. Fourth one is a wild goose chase. It means abortive attempt. Sentence होगा the convict escaped the police custody on the way to jail. Police is apparently on a wild goose chase after he vanished into woods. Fifth one is to be ill at ease. Meaning होगा uncomfortable or embarrassed. Sentence है I am usually ill at ease when addressing a large crowd of people. ये crowd नहीं है, crowd होगा. Sixth one is sit on the fence. Meaning होगा avoid making a decision. The government can't sit on the fence any longer. It need to make decisions regarding fight against COVID-19 pandemic. Seventh one is in a jiffy. जिफ इन अ जिफी का मतलब होता है अ वेरी शॉर्ट टाइम या अ मोमेंट. वी विल बी बैक इन अ जिफी. एंड द लास्ट वन इज टू प्रीन वन सेल्फ, मीनिंग होगा टू मेक अ पर्सन's own appearance neat and tidy. The queen preened herself in her elaborate ceremonial robes. ठीक है. क्वेश्चन नंबर 7 यानी कि लास्ट क्वेश्चन था. ट्रांसलेट द फॉलोइंग इनटू इंग्लिश बाय कीपिंग इन व्यू फिगरेटिव आइडियोमेटिक एक्सप्रेशंस. ट्रांसलेशन बता देती हूँ. Pakistan is committed to secure peace in Afghanistan because peace in Afghanistan is highly important for Pakistan. From a historical perspective, Pakistan and Afghanistan are glued with historical, cultural, and linguistic bonds. Their relations are inalienable. Both countries depend on each other and neither can live without the other. From the very outset one, Pakistan has adopted stance that a political settlement be found to the Afghan conundrum. China has also supports this view. In this regard, China has said that Afghan problem can only be solved through negotiations involving the Afghan leadership. As part of strategic partnership, Pakistan and China will play their role in negotiated settlement of the Afghan issue. And that's it. I hope कि ये सारी चीज़ें आपको क्लियर होगी होंगी. लेकिन स्टिल अगर किसी क्वेश्चन में कोई कन्फ्यूजन है तो आप कमेंट बॉक्स में पूछ सकते हैं. थैंक यू.